our normal procedure for the rapid response team when we get to a water point after testing the water quality, we have to report the biological results. After we have communicated the results to one of the water users or the community members that are around, our standard operating procedure indicates that we must now come to the water point and establish what actually caused this contamination that we are witnessing in our results. And just like we recorded, if you look at our results, every other parameter was within the tolerance limit apart from the E. coli, which was at 201, which is a maximum count. So we are at the water point and we want to run through the survey and look around within 150 meters stretch to identify any other possible cause that could have contaminated the water point. And you can observe that in the first place, the water point is just adjacent to the road. I will say 2 meters from the road, and allow us to get through the whole process and now try to establish what actually caused this contamination as a team.
Feces or animal or human within 10 meters of the well. Can you see any feces around?
This is less than 10 meters and I can see cow dung here. There's just farming within 3 or 4 meters from the water point. This is garbage and this is a toilet. Planned resolution steps. Number one is we need to do remodeling of the pump base. Or rather you fabricate it to close or cover the holes that have been left, exposing the water point to risks of contamination. Two, we also need to communicate about this farming near the water point. You need to be careful or stop farming actually closer to the water point. And then three, whoever that is grazing animals around the water point, as we've seen evidence of cow dung, should be asked to stop the act. That's a community member. We will talk to Ms. Ross so that she informs the rest of the water users that they should not be grazing their animals around the water pump.
You also need to do fencing.
And then the fourth one was also the general cleanliness of the water point. We have leaves that have been dumped on the apron and the pad. So we are also going to talk to the community water users so that they improve on the same on the sanitary and hygiene of the water point. And then lastly, we are going to chlorinate the water point just before we leave as part of the corrective measures. So we are going to dose our water, in this case, with 2 tablespoons of 65% chlorine, just as it being done by Eva. She's just added the first one, and that's the second one, and each spoon is 20 grams of 65% chlorine. So after that, we are going to mix the water and stir until the whole chlorine dissolves in the water, and then we are going to dose the water point using this vent.